All right. Hello. I did not do a daily update yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think I was either tired or I was focused on something else entirely. I was definitely distracted. So school started 10 days ago and I have been in a funk. I have not been studying. And I want to say that I went through like the 7 stages of grief kind of That's what I told everybody on Facebook. So, and then I was like in denial for like 3 days, like, oh no, wait, this cannot be. I actually don't understand software engineering at all. And when I look at it and I try to study it, I feel not incompetent because I get it, but it's like I feel like I'm being taught one thing, and then all of a sudden I get to like this big thing where I have to put these lines in They're they are lines of code, but you see like it's so much information like you just forget. But they are lines of code. So code, you have to put that code together, and it doesn't make sense. Also, I am a targeted individual, and you will hear cicada sounds coming from outside in the house. That is what I'm really documenting, the sounds, because they don't want me to make daily videos. They threaten me that if I make daily videos, I will be forced to hear what's this called technology, louder noises. Um, I will get more direct energy attacks and sonic propulsion attacks than I already get. And I've experienced that myself. For the last 2 days, yesterday and today, it's been quiet. Like they've been yelling, and they've been torturing, but it's been quiet. I also got I would frequent bowel movements, but you could tell that it's still restricted and not a natural flow, which is what's pissing me off. Because if I'm eating healthy and I'm eating nothing but vegetables and fruit, you're supposed to have consistent bowel movements. It's everything's supposed to flow. And my eyes shouldn't be doing this thing where at the beginning of the video it doesn't enlarge unless they pump a whole bunch of blood in there and trap it like right here and over here. You know what I mean? Like none of that should be occurring, but it does, and it is. As a targeted individual and a domestic terrorist victim, and someone who is speaking out about illegally implanted nanotechnology by the United States and DARPA and the military and the police and the sheriff and all these little secret societies filled to the brim with pedophiles. By the way, I'm nothing but pedophiles. The police, the sheriff, the doctors, psychiatrists, all of them are in on it to literally protect the pedophiles and the Satanists. That's all this is. Um, it's also a spirituality thing, it's spiritual warfare to keep high vibrational people down from financial prosperity. Um, from succeeding in any type of education, sport, fitness, whatever, just to keep them down in low energy 24/7. That's all this is. And that is what I experience on a daily basis, torture from pedophiles. I am an unforgiving person when it comes to my space and you violating me for 30 years, so I refuse to stay silent. I write my poetry. I go to school. I think I'm about to start studying. I think I'm about to start studying now. I just needed to update the daily video. But yeah, I'm pretty sure now that I made this video, everything's gonna be tomorrow's Monday, so everything's gonna go back to normal. I'm gonna be posting daily like I'm supposed to, and yeah, I'm gonna be posting daily like I'm supposed to, and they're gonna cause constipation. So I like to know And I probably should have been taking pictures, but I like to know that my bowel movements can be normal and frequent. There's not a health problem. There's a FBI agent, CIA agent has access to control my body, and how it responds to food and the digestive tract. And yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna do an updated video on my MK Ultra experience, because it's been 3 years since I made a video about it, and the criminal activity that occurred. And all who leave or unsubscribe and all who has something to say about it can, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of like agents or whatever. But and then the video is going to circulate, but I don't really care because it's the truth. Um, and I tried to go to the police about it, but they already knew because they caused it. Um, and once I explain it, it's going to just be like, why would you do that and then absolutely do nothing for 3 or 4 years? You know? But that is what it means to be an MK Ultra victim. You're not really in control of your body. If everyone knew what brainwashing was and what it truly was, it's not just a word, it's an experience. You have to experience it. If everybody knew what it was, you wouldn't blame 3/4 of the people that are in prison for doing what they're doing. It's forced entrapment, forced enslavement, forced imprisonment. Like, they rewire your brain and you become someone that you are not. I was supposed to be dead a long time ago. They actually wanted me to overdose in a hotel. Um, One of the hotels I checked in, they had already placed a needle in the bathroom, an orange needle. It looked like the same one from my apartment. Um, but they had already placed it in there, and they wanted me to overdose, and I didn't. I was actually very calm, and that's when I realized it was the police, it was the sheriff, and that was in Tampa, but that's a whole nother story.